I'm contestant number 1017, and this is the triangle shelf project that I completed. So following the bill of materials, I have two 48-inch boards, a handsaw, a clamp, hammer, glue, tape measure, square, and nails. So first I'm going to measure my 18 3/16 piece long. This will be a 45-degree cut, and this will the 45-degree cut will also be on the other piece, will go towards the 18 5/16 inch piece. So at 18 3/16 I'm going to mark the square, and this will be the long edge of the 45-degree cut, which I will make here. First I'm going to clamp my material to the table to make my 45-degree cut. So to make the difficult 45-degree cut, I'm going to use my square again, put my saw against the square for the first couple strokes to get it started on the 45-degree. While I cut, I will follow the line on the back and front of the wood to make sure it's square at 45. As I slow down, I'm going to support the board with my other hand to make sure it does not break off at the bottom. I'm going to lay out my next cut, which will be 10 3/16 inches long, and I'm doing this on the other board. So I've clamped my board, and I'm going to cut this piece the same as I did the last one, including starting with the square. So my next cut will be 28 9/30 from long point to long point, and I want to make sure the angles are opposing each other. I'm making another cut using the same method. So I'm cutting my last piece at 18 15/16, and I'm using the extra piece from the other board to clamp down to make a straight line against it. So I've clamped it here, and I'm going to start sawing. By pushing the saw against the extra piece, it keeps the cut square. All my pieces are now cut, and I am ready to assemble. The first piece I will assemble is the bottom corner with 90 degrees. I've clamped the bottom piece to the table to make it easier to assemble. A trick to keep the wood from splitting is to dull the end of the nail. I'm going to set the nails into the first piece before I glue and nail together. Next I will glue the joint, trying to not put an excessive amount of glue on it. I've used my scrap piece, which already had a 45-degree cut in it, to provide and I clamped that to the table to provide a way to put the diagonal piece onto it and nail it in, but the nails have to go vertical. I have laid my diagonal piece on the table, which I will use the dulled nails to go in at a 45-degree angle. So now I'm able to assemble the other end. So I flipped it around and preset the nails. So I've preset my nails, and I clamped the extra piece in to help support the shelf when I glue it or when I nail it in. So now I'm going to put the upper shelf in. I've now completed the shelf. Everything is 45 degrees or square. And here is the completed product.